Game of Thrones, Season 1, Episode 1. Winter is coming. The north is cold, the air is thick with mist. And beyond the wall, something ancient is stirring, something deadly, something that does not belong in this world. The first deaths. The camera moves through a dense, frozen forest. 3 riders, black-cloaked men of the Night's Watch. They ride past the wall, deep into the haunted forest, where no man goes without fear. They're hunting wildlings, the lawless people who live beyond the wall. But something is wrong. The camp they find is silent, not abandoned, slaughtered. Bodies torn apart, women and children twisted in death. The smell of rot hangs in the air. And then the bodies move, eyes flash blue. One of the men turns to run, but the White Walkers have already found him. The dead rise, and winter has come for them all. Ned Stark, the Warden of the North. The sun is barely rising when Eddard Stark steps into the cold air. The Lord of Winterfell, a man built for duty and honor, a man whose sword has seen too much blood. The deserter is brought before him, the only survivor from the Night's Watch patrol. He's seen the White Walkers, but Ned Stark does not believe in fairy tales. The law is clear. The man who passes the sentence must swing the sword. So he does. With one clean stroke, he ends the man's life. His sons watch, his people watch. This is the way of the North and the way of House Stark, a dire wolf for every Stark child. On the way back to Winterfell, something strange happens. A dead stag lies in the road. Not far away, a dire wolf carcass, the sigil of House Stark, and beside her body, 6 living pups, 1 for each of Ned Stark's children. A gift from the old gods, perhaps. But one pup is different, an outcast, pure white, the runt of the litter. Jon Snow, the bastard of Winterfell, takes it as his own. And the dire wolves, they go home to Winterfell. King Robert arrives. The ground shakes with the sound of horses and iron. The royal procession rides into Winterfell. King Robert Baratheon, huge, drunk and half mad with grief. His queen, Cersei Lannister, cold and unreadable. Her brothers, Jaime, golden-haired and dangerous, and Tyrion, the small man with the sharpest tongue in the realm. But Robert is not here for politics. He is here for his old friend, Ned Stark. And he has come with a request that cannot be refused. I want you by my side, as Hand of the King. But to leave Winterfell, to leave the North, is to leave everything he holds dear. But Ned Stark is an honorable man, and honor does not refuse duty, even when it means walking toward danger. The secrets of the Lannisters, far above in the towers of Winterfell, a secret is hidden. Catelyn Stark's youngest son, Bran, loves to climb. He scurries up the walls like a shadow, seeing everything. And what he sees, he was never meant to see. 2 figures in a tower, a man and a woman, twins, brother and sister, Jaime and Cersei Lannister, together like lovers. Bran's breath catches, his mind spins. He has seen too much, and Jaime Lannister knows it. He steps toward the boy, he grabs him, and with one look at his sister, he makes his choice. The things I do for love. And then he pushes. Bran falls, the wind roars in his ears, and the world goes black. Across the narrow sea, a Targaryen rises far away. Across the narrow sea, another story begins. A girl stands on a balcony staring at the horizon. Daenerys Targaryen. The last daughter of the fallen Targaryen dynasty. Her father, the Mad King, was murdered. Her family's throne stolen, and now she is nothing but a pawn in her brother's game. Viserys Targaryen, her brother, burns with vengeance. He wants Westeros. He wants his crown, and he will trade Daenerys' body to get it. She is given to Khal Drogo, the warlord of the Dothraki, a towering beast of a man. His army is unstoppable, and with his strength, Viserys plans to take back the Seven Kingdoms. But Daenerys, she is afraid, she is alone, and her future belongs to a man who does not speak her language, a man who could kill her just as easily as love her. The first night, the Dothraki wedding is wild and brutal. Blood spills in the sand, fires roar in the darkness. And Daenerys? She is led away by her new husband. The Khal does not speak, does not smile, only watches her with dark, unreadable eyes. The sea wind is cold, the sky is endless, and Daenerys stands beneath it, a girl with silver hair, in a world she does not understand. But something is changing. Something deep inside her. She looks at her husband, she looks at the setting sun. And in the dimming light, for the first time, she stops being afraid. Final scene. Winter is coming. Bran Stark lies in his bed, unmoving, unconscious. His mother watches over him. His direwolf whimpers softly. Somewhere outside, the wind howls, and far to the north, beyond the wall, something inhuman moves in the darkness, something that has been waiting, something that has no warmth, no mercy, and no soul. Winter is coming, and no one is ready. Final thoughts. The first episode of Game of Thrones lays the foundation for everything to come. The Starks rule the north. The Lannisters hold dark secrets. The Targaryens seek vengeance, and in the far reaches of the world, something ancient and deadly is stirring, because in this game, you win or you die, and the game has just begun.